Hi everyone, I noticed there aren't really videos on this, so I'll have a quick and largely in detail rundown of a 2013 year model Chevrolet utility, also known as a Chevy Montana, in Brazil and other markets, I believe. This one specifically is the 1.8 liter single over cam from the General Motors Family 1 engine line. And yeah, it's the top of the model. This is the Sport that we got here in South Africa. Rims, as you can see, are obviously not standard. In fact, the standard rims are here. These are what they come with. They're fairly popular in South Africa, at least now, so the owner is keeping them. He has a canopy, but what we're looking at is just this car in general. You might notice he's also blacked out the emblem to suit the car and lowered it on a coilover system. Right, so let's start off with some of the features of the Sport. It has the fog lights, it has color-coded mirrors, it has pretty much all the fancy things you can get with this car, including the load-bearing top, the load-bearing top parcel, the blacked out lights, etc. Nice things about this utility, or bakkie as we call them in South Africa, it has got the side step here. If you need to get on it, it is quite sturdy. Like a normal utility, he's just got a blanket in here because of dogs, but very simple. Folding rear, it is quite sturdy. You can stand on here, and it is quite good. The loading capacity of these utilities is, depending on the engine, between 703 and 763 kilograms. It has a towing capacity of 1.2 tons, which is in South Africa, I believe, class leading. Definitely better than the Nissan MP200, which has, I believe, somewhere around half of that. Like many other utilities, you'll notice that it has a top brake light and the rear splitting window. And another nice feature of this particular car, being the Sport, is that when you turn it on, you'll notice that the lights go on, which is nice if it is dark late at night. Okay, now for the interior, another cool thing you'll see and you'll notice, so when the door opens or closes, which is it? Door opens, there we go. The windows open a bit. Anyway, let's go inside. This is quite a squeeze for me because he has a sound system in the back, but it is a fairly nice interior. What I like is the styling cues with the silver surrounds as well. You'll notice the dash here, digital dash in the middle, and analog gauges on either side. I believe some models have digital display here. This one has a storage capacity at the top. It also has a fairly decent cubby. It has space on the sides for things. Electric windows, electric mirrors. You have your typical GM placement for the smaller European cars with the lighting on this side. This one has automatic lighting, as you can see. It has the dash light options. One of my favorite things about these cars, however, is how their dash lights up. You'll notice that the gauges do a little dance for you and play around. Starts quite nicely on idle. You'll notice it is cold, so it does idle a bit high. It comes down on its own as per usual. This one has very satisfactory clicking noise when you have the hazards on. I'm not sure if you can hear that. One of my favorite sounds. Door lock, your aircon controls, which are nice knobs. I do not like touch anything these days. I'm not sure about it. This one also has an aftermarket radio. The standard radio is quite nice in my opinion because it looks neat, basic, but it has Bluetooth in this model. You have your cigarette lighter, storage, cup holders, And like most GMs of this sort, it has the reverse gear all the way to the side with the lever at the back. Manual handbrake with another bit of storage here. The top has a mirror, or the sun visors, excuse me. It has two of them with another mirror here and card holder, which is quite nice. Jesus handles on this side. It has quite cool little windows at the back and some storage capacity, which my friend here has a sound system in. The sound system as standard, I believe, is fairly adequate. It is upgraded here. Seating lights, which are pretty cool. You have the two options. I believe that because the door's open now, they both are on. Let me just do this. As you notice, one is on, two is on, and your selections. Your microphone on the right hand side here too, you will note. Another cool thing I like about this car's design is that the door handles are these. They are not integrated here somewhere. It makes it a bit more unique. Yes, that is about it. Your hooters are on the side here, which is pretty cool. You do not have it in the middle. So many cars have this design. It is something to get used to. I think it's okay because when you drive, it falls to your thumbs quite nicely. The seats, I like the design. They have this, I don't know, pattern. It looks quite nice. It actually feels quite nice. And believe it or not, maybe it's because I'm a heavy set guy, they do support you at least at the back. Here gives you some lumbar support. The sides here, not so much, but I presume you're not going to be tracking this car. From the inside, again, the rear splitting windows work like many other utilities you would see. Let's open this up and you see the windows go open again. Now for the engine, please excuse the dogs. They are South African dogs called Boerbolle. Hello Zizu. And that's rolling. Here is the engine spoken of before. Please do note that there is a connection between here and there. It actually broke today. We could not get that part again. It's simply a rubberized, sorry, not a rubberized, it's actually a cardboard kind of hose going from here to there, so it has the colder intake. Here's what that hose looks like. It has just broken for us today, but that's okay. We're getting it tomorrow. So this is the engine. Yeah, as I said, 1.8 litre single overhead cam. It does the job. It's quite nice. Load on torque, it's not the fastest thing out there, neither would you want it to be. This is ultimately a workhorse. It has enough power. The three engine configurations you could get is a 1.4, a 1.8 and a 1.7 diesel. And they are quite reliable as far as I know. They do the work and they keep you on the road. So that is it for the kind of walk around of this car. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it gave you some information if you're looking at buying one. And yeah, enjoy your day.